Like, can you
Oh
put
my
some of the
god,
menacing
every
characters in
day.
chat, please?
How? How is this possible? I don't understand. What is wrong with my luck?
Elliot, you don't want the
I've
honor
cursed
of
myself.
telling the story of the gun
I can't believe you
lobster?
have to tell this story. All the things that
Okay,
you, all the things.
brain.
Get dies to lobster.
Okay. Jenga almost died to a
Jenga did almost die
lobster
to a lobster
with a
with a
gun.
Dude, after tomorrow, I don't have a full shift for a pretty long time. Thank fucking Lord. I'm sick of spending 9 hours at Walmart. For some reason, the first 5 shifts on schedule, they're all full 9 hours. It's so weird.
You think that?
I barely see anyone else orientation. Like, oh, I'm like barely scheduled for like that much time. I'm like,
It's
what?
probably they're
Not
expecting
me?
high turnover.
Mm.
Alright, so Ellie,
So what
Recap.
happened was we investigated a ship. All right.
no, you're missing a
And
part. Stuff happened
ship.
before that.
Yeah, we're looking for salvage because we're a bunch of space murder hobos.
Essentially,
And we like salvage parts because we're scumbags. Like to steal things.
Yeah.
Like I made
We
a
got a
drawing.
hand-me-down shit.
Rue
That's
made
all we gotta
made
do
a
for
nice
now,
drawing.
okay?
Rue
Yeah, Rue made a
make
nice
some-
drawing.
Do we want to pull that art up again?
Some people. Yeah, and some other people. Then we had a fight with some lobsters.
Yes.
There's some decorations in there too. Do we have like a trick
If
and
you guys
treat?
want to make,
They
if
use
you guys
trees
want to
now?
make your own deck,
Like, it's just who we are. What is this music?
Jesus, this is fucking horrible. Holy shit. God, yeah, this is-
Oh man, yeah, no, it's.
That one was so. I don't know
Yeah,
what I was
maybe.
thinking. That one was just bad through and through.
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same thing.
You read my mind.
Alright, so
like
let's
a book.
like.
Here. Like a Merry Solstice
So you
book.
guys have returned to the ship. Cole has begrudgingly kept it festive, but only because Changa has begun to recover from his wounds. You know, after,
Okay.
and it is now Ruth's
Nice.
turn.
Can I move to the ledge and then actually
Yes,
move
you
kind
can.
of?
You can use your movement
Or
to get
am
there.
Because I can't like anything else but move right now, can I?
You can make your way to the ledge, and You'll just take a few extra feet of movement, so I'll give you 15 feet of movement after you make it to the ledge.
Okay.
So
Well then, how far is Crab?
you need to the
Like...
ledge.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Bruno's pick wrench the spear. He's gonna get to the ledge. He's gonna scramble for his spear,
He's gonna move
right?
to the spear. Just,
And he's going to wrench it out of the crab and throw it at the other
okay,
crab.
Yep. So move
Yeah,
yourself
this one
over.
right here. That's hopefully. I mean, not hit anybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you scramble over. Move
Watch out.
yourself, because I'm getting sick of moving
Yeah.
all you guys.
Oh, sure. Here, hold on. I'll do that
Just
again.
click it, yeah,
Do this.
You wrench
Makes
the
wrenching noises in space.
Yeah, but no
which means
noises.
No noises.
the crab begins to float in front of your face.
Um,
You take a look closely at the meat inside.
Drew kind of celebrates a little. He he holds the crab's corpse with one hand and the spear with the other, and he's gonna.
He's like
gonna
looking between
hold
what he
the
wants to
corpse.
actively do right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he remembers
And
he
he's
has a
going
mask
to-
on, so he goes with his spear.
Chuck. Is primitive weaponry? I think. Wait, hold on. I think I can either +1 or +2. I can get a +2
What level?
actually. I'm
No,
not sure.
you can't be level 3 in anything yet.
No, I guess
Yeah,
only
so
a
it's a
+1.
+1.
It's 0. It's -1, 0.
Yeah, you can only have a
+1.
+1 right now until you hit level
That's sad.
6.
So I got any.
So it's gonna be
You got an
7 for his roll,
7,
minus 2 for space suit, and then
Yeah.
+1. So it's just gonna be and then
For
+1 for
spear,
strength.
right.
Wait, what's your strength mod?
+1.
So yeah,
Plus
so it's
1.
just gonna be plus 7. Is gonna be the total modifier.
But don't I get a +1 for spear or something? Isn't there like
Oh
projectiles
yeah,
get a
if you're throwing
+1?
it, it's +1. So we'll go with 8 then, because it flies straight and true the vacuum of space. You hit. Scream! Pop! 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 Roll
Ding,
damage.
Ding ding.
Ting ting. Scrap! Pop! Pop!
Boom boom.
Spear plus spear, that's dead.
And I'm gonna roll a
Good
1d6 plus my strength. The sad thing is that my spear is now going into space along
Oh, you were
with the crab,
spearing this one?
which makes Rue cry a little bit. Oh, I'm spearing. I'm spearing the one in front of Johnny.
Okay,
right
that one's
here
not-
at the
this
moment.
one-
I can't reach that one. Oh no, actually, I can't reach that. I'm not getting one with Chenga because Chenga's
So
like,
you spear
in a
it,
lot of trouble right
and it
there.
just floats off into space.
Yeah.
You will not be able to reclaim that
Yeah, is
spear.
this what I originally wanted to do? I didn't think I could do that. Yeah, I guess like yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Space Crab
See ya,
Boy.
Space Crab
That's
Boy.
the spirit of giving, dude. I just gave my spear.
As a crab.
Yeah,
full
so
fight
the
it.
crab was starting to inch in on Changa. The pincer was getting close. Changa was just holding it off barely, and he can't really
Yeah.
hear it, but he feels the vibrations as the crab's body flings off. Changa's still got the pincer in his hand, but the body is fucking gone.
And you hear Rue make some like hyperventilating over the intercom. Like he's like really distressed about losing his spear. He's just watching it go off into space. Yeah.
Don't worry,
And he
I will
and he
use
turns to-
my action not to defend myself, but I will lasso the crab
Oh,
corpse.
Jesus Christ.
I can't have my buddy
Make some
ruin
The crab
the
minute.
spear. It's the spirit
I like
festival.
how
The
while
spirit
he's being
festival.
that's the spirit of the solar festival right there.
That
Like
is
Johnny
the
is in the
spirit of
middle
the
of
solar
being
festival.
sacked by like there's like crabs surrounding him now. There's two crabs going double team on his ass right now, but he's like he's gonna turn around and spear that lasso that crab right there.
All right, give me a
That's that's the right
give
thing
me
to
a
do.
check.
That's truly the. Did somebody ring the dingster?
my
Yes,
turn?
it is your
Gabe?
turn.
Okay. We're going for it.
Dingster?
Is
Dingster?
somebody
I'm
ring
just
the
reading
dingster?
something here really quick.
Dingster? Dingster? Dingster?
Somebody
Dingster? Dingster?
ring the dingster.
An
Dingster?
echo effect on the Dingster, dude.
Echo.
Did I? Dingster?
All right. We're gonna
Yeah.
go. We're gonna.
Dingster?
So it's gonna be a dexterity.
What? Dexterity. Okay. I'm gonna ring the
Dingster.
dingster.
So he turns around, he gets that glint in his eye. He manages to just barely scramble up the ledge and grab for his newly tied lasso. And he brings it up in the air and he just whiffs completely. Like it sets out into space, and the lasso's almost gone as well. He nearly loses the lasso. He just manages barely to pull it back.
Where's the crab?
The crab has barreled out into space,
That's pretty, yeah.
as
I mean,
has.
I can still get it. I can still get it.
makes some crying noises, but turns around and like continues to like he's gonna take his take it out in his crabs here for the second.
As has the spear.
He's still holding on to the crab.
That was your action as well, so it is now Changa's.
Yeah, no. My turn's over. I can still get it. I can still get it.
Dingster?
I need to
Dingster?
fucking. I need to do a turn order.
This is the legacy of the Dingster. I think Johnny's been cursed. This curse.
Look,
the
when
lift with
you're
the
in a
voodoo
game, you have
curse.
to roll everything. If you just roll bad, you're gonna not do anything. Like that's fine.
Just look
Oh
at it,
yeah.
though.
I think the Dingster.
The Dingster has
Dingster's
cursed him,
you,
though.
though.
I will
think I'm
say
serious about that. I think
firmly
you have
the,
Dingster's
the
curse.
Dingster's curse.
I was rolling bad before the dingster thing. Okay.
You have been visited by the
Yeah,
Dingster.
unless you reply,
Did
did somebody call the Dingster? You will be cursed by the Dingster.
If you do not say, did somebody call the Dingster in 24 hours, then yeah.
I am
miss
rolling
all your
the
rolls.
dingster. Okay.
Forever.
Seem to be in a little bit of a pickle. I'll shoot this crab.
Let's shoot the crab? Okay, give me the.
That's pretty
You
good.
hit that crab.
It's creepy.
Could you highlight which crab you're shooting again for me? Okay. Yes, you hit the crab. And you kill said crab. You spray little gooey bits into space.
Damn.
This crab
Man, real guns are
is
so
going
OP.
to,
Look at
to
that.
take revenge for his crab brothers. And he's gonna attack our boy.
Oh. The
What are you
Dingster.
gonna do? Pinch me? Give me that nat 20.
Don't
Don't say
fucking
it. It's not
don't
just
bait
happening,
me,
dude.
guys. You remember what happened last time?
Cursed by the Dingster, you fool!
You fool! You foolish fool!
you invoked the power of the
What are you using
Dingster.
for my armor class? Gabe?
7 because you're in a vaccine.
Yeah, it's also -1 because of my dex modifier.
Wait, okay, well thank
But
you.
that's, I mean, still
Thank
hits,
you for
I'm
the heads up.
obviously.
You
It's
take
still
3 damage.
hit. Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to pull up
Okay.
the piercing rules again.
Yeah, for vac suits.
Should have pulled it up beforehand. I realize.
I think it's mostly relevant for characters below a certain amount of health.
Oh, no.
I think it was like 10.
That's
I don't remember.
instantaneous death. So, and that's also for
Oh, right.
for bullets.
Right.
When that
Vac
Roblox
suits
sound
are
makes me. Ooh.
vac suit.
What is vac suit?
What is a vac suit? How many hit points do you have after the 3 damage, Jesse?
Put me at 7.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you now. On a 1, it'll rip. On a 2, it won't. It rips.
Okay.
So there's a horrible noise inside of your spacesuit as the oxygen begins to suck out. Give me a second.
Blame the Dingster for this. By the
It's
way,
still
I
shit.
All right.
My rules of this shit all day.
So,
Look, dude, it's fine. Like,
somebody
it doesn't
blame-
You
matter.
do have an
Dingster.
emergency repair kit. You have 1 currently available. Right? You have patches because the
Nice.
suits come with patches, so you have enough to repair it. If you're not able to that turn, or if you get struck again and are unable to repair it, you're going to be exposed to a hard vacuum, which is going to be a D20 damage. So you should probably repair it.
Potential death.
And it is now Cole's turn.
Cole's turn, right? Also, I'm the only one named in the third order.
All of you are in the turn order for me. That's what matters. Did somebody ring the dings?
Yeah. I'm special.
He's a
He's a
special,
special boy.
I'm the specialist.
handsome
Here's
boy.
your turn.
Okay.
Great boy.
Boy.
Broccoli.
Boy.
Bra.
Well, I only see this
Choo-choo.
one left, so I guess I will shoot at that. That one. This one.
Grab. Click, click.
Alright.
Step, click, pop.
Roll to hit.
Boom, boom, no.
No ketchup.
All Atmo.
The sauce.
No!
2 off.
This should be a close one. You miss. It is now Rue's turn.
Rue will save the day.
Rue will
okay,
save
so
the day.
basically,
I fucking
Rue's
believe
gonna.
it.
Rue's a little distressed by the spear, but he sees the spear going off into the distance, and he has an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
Rue's just gonna become
Rue's
the spear.
going to become the spear.
Yeah, that's pretty
So Rue's gonna
champ. Let's
plant.
go.
Rue's gonna plant his feet on the ground and then lift off as as far as possible. And he's gunning for that
He's
crab right
gunning
now.
for that crab in the one in space.
And he has the other crab in hand. And basically, what he's going to do is he's going to smack that crab,
my crab
out into space. Smack my crab out with the other crab. By the way,
Smack
the other
my
crab.
crab
first.
up.
He's gonna use the crab corpse to basically
Okay.
just pog champ this guy.
I'm gonna
Alright.
motion Changa to my tear.
Mm-hmm.
With my turn comes around, I'll come.
Yeah, you tend to my tear.
Make a roll, Ellie.
Me and the crab are near the ledge, so
Make
I
a
don't
roll
think I know what's gonna
to
happen.
hit him. To hit a crab.
Okay,
fucker.
what kind of roll should I? It's
Fucker.
crab fucker. Is
Yeah,
it the
hit the
same
crab
as a
fucker.
spear,
It's just
or what do you
strength,
think?
and you don't have proficiency with it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
unless your
7 minus
proficiency
2
unarmed
plus
just
1,
becomes
so
a
it's a
spear.
6, right? Yeah, this is Johnny gonna die because of the bing. I don't know. Okay, look. Here we go. Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now,
But
now
he's still
Changa's
smashing the
turn.
crab. I'm still, but because I do smash into the crab
Oh,
though.
okay,
I'm
so you're
moving
moving into
in,
the
in
crab.
momentum
You
into
and the crab are occupying the
Yeah, I
same
didn't
tile
stop.
currently. So
Oh no! Oh no! I have
you
a plan.
are
Another plan's
holding.
going on.
You are on top of the crab. The crab is.
expert in this kind of stuff. He's an expert in like the stabbing
Are there
part,
any,
not
are there
really
any
the
signs
aftermath
on this
part.
door? Perhaps telling me where to go.
So
Not where to
that
go,
door
but
itself just says
place
exit.
it. Just says
Oh,
exit.
cool.
Huh.
So, is it? If I try, like, is the door locked? Obviously.
The
Good-
door
good
is
question.
not locked, but you do have to use the console to open it.
Can I open the door?
You can open
The
the
console.
console.
What kind of sign? How did these people?
Are you all? Are you ready to
murdered?
move into the
Like,
next room, or are you gonna?
Wait.
Yeah.
How did these people get murdered? Rue's gonna like before everybody goes on.
There's
he's gonna, like,
obvious.
check the body
There's
with his
obvious
bodies
sear
for a
marks
second.
around the blue bodies. Looks like blaster fire, or laser pistols, maybe a couple telemetry spikes.
Yeah, but Rue's no
Generally-
expert or anything, so-
Generally, you would say projectile weaponry. The white corpses,
Okay.
a couple have been.
Mm.
You recognize like some been knocked down by
Red Bull.
projectile weaponry, but most of them, it looks like slashing or cutting weaponry.
Mm.
Goddamn crabs.
Yeah. Does Rue recognize? I mean, can he make a roll? Is it crabs or is it?
I'm
not
telling you all the
crabs?
information. Make the assertion for yourself.
Okay.
Well, you're
Rue
telling
doesn't
really,
know.
because no one else said
Yeah,
they
I'm
inspected
just
the
talking to
body.
Rue right now.
Yeah, Rue's gonna inspect it just because he's like curious. And Rue's gonna shrug and be like, whatever. And he's actually also gonna pile up the other. How old are they? Wait, how old are they? They've been preserved
old are
in
the
the back of
corpses?
space, right?
Well,
Yeah.
they're dead.
They look fresh,
No,
good
they
enough
don't
to eat.
look good enough to eat.
Well, that's not very good.
Hey,
Yeah.
you look good enough to eat. Be ashamed running off
There's
into
no
the distance.
there's no
Oh,
real
God.
decay
Yeah.
because there's not been a whole lot of oxygen.
Perfectly good resources. That's not the spirit of winter solstice. Besides, I mean, you know,
It's not the spirit of the Soul Festival.
like you don't. Rue's Papa always told him not to
this
waste
black
a
dot down here
good.
something?
Never waste. Never waste. Eat always what's on,
Eat
on the
always
floor.
what's on the floor. A good,
Right. You
a
gotta clean
good
up.
tale for any boys.
That's two. They're
Escape from
I
another
thought I saw the exact copy of our party for a second, but I think
didn't see
it's
anything.
just a
I
mistake.
don't know what you're talking
You
about.
guys make
Oh,
it. The
Rue's
door
gonna freak
opens
out.
into a long, blacked out hallway. You guys have been in a hallway similar to this one before? Because it's a ship hallway. It looks very similar, eerily.
Directed right there.
But you feel like
There's a spider.
it's got a couple signs. It says up ahead, in front of you, engineering. In front of you,
Oh,
nibbling
boy.
on one of the.
It's just a small crab boy. I say we let him go.
Yeah, the crab is going
Ew.
to like skitter. It's gonna skitter over a little bit closer. It's kind of like it's like looking around to see if there are any, try and like get you to back off and get up on its hind legs and try and make itself look more menacing. But
It realizes
crab gets a little bit too close and Changa bares its teeth. Not Changa.
Yeah.
Rue bares
That's like got a lot darker.
The hallway
Damn,
disappears
that's,
before us.
That's scary.
Oh, hello.
and crab, and then you see there's some
Rue is
obvious.
going to get in
You
front
see
of them and
there's some
get crouched
obvious-
down and make
there's some-
sipping noises again. Taking the asserting his dominance over
There's
the
some
situation.
obvious
Oh, no.
there's some obvious communications. One of the blue crabs like snips at Rue, and then the other crab like snips like twice.
Rue would like to snip back
Yeah,
at them
so
with his
give
hands.
me a roll.
Get it.
roll,
Two snips
yeah.
means yes.
This is another care. They're gonna run away again.
Get a crude understanding of their language with these steps.
Yeah, they're like. You see this one? This one's a little bit. This one's a little bit scared still. So he's kind of like, yeah, get him, boys, and the other crabs begin to like move forward to repel the intruders.
And then
I
after,
mean, as far as I'm
doesn't
concerned,
work.
as soon as I see these crabs communicating, I
Yeah, they were
fire.
obviously communicating.
Yeah, Rue is gonna take out his monoblade menacingly, and then like start
Menacing.
tapping it on the ground menacingly.
They
noises.
continue to move forward. It's obvious that the blue crabs are a little bit better.
Crustacean.
A little bit better. I like.
All right,
A little bit, if you can. I don't know if that does any mod. You get it.
you kill it. The
Yeah.
arrow sunks into it and begins to float. Nat
Nice.
20. You step out and you draw like the fucking wind, and a shot rings through the air. Roll damage.
That's one of them. That's the other one. Boom. Quick match.
Whoa. Oh.
Second. That
I
is
got baited. I thought my bad roll.
that's enough to kill it.
It baited
So
me.
luckily,
Dude, the
you
Dingster's
blow
still with
both
you. Right
its
now.
pincers off.
Fucking Dingster coon.
Dingster. Alright, and now it is Changa's turn.
The state of these pods are like electronically. What do hack in?
Careful, they love to get
What are you doing, Cole?
messy with what you do.
I wanna come over and look at these
Are you gonna
incubation
stealth?
pods, or what I'm assuming they
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you roll for it then.
I'm going to attempt to stealth.
Too hard to
They're
stealth.
not
I mean,
paying
there's-
attention,
There's no
but I
sound.
mean, like,
Yeah, and there's.
they are on a metal floor, and nothing else is really like going on. So your eyes, I would say the same for lobsters, are attracted to movement. Yeah, it's fine. You managed to make it.
I just say you don't walk like a big retard. Is basically what I'm saying.
So you make it over, and you're at the last pod, all the way over, and you can tell that this one's had the most time to incubate, and it's you see Dr. Zarkov has signed off on the bottom of it, and he's got a quote that says.
Ooh.
They're going, Cole, what are you doing over there?
You don't have to whisper. You guys have comms.
No, Johnny's whispering because it's very
Okay,
tense
alright.
right now.
And okay, well, what should Rue do? Rue's gonna like contemplating for a second. He's deciding, should he get the lobster or should he get the magnet? Because the magnet
is shiny
this
and red.
The rock is obviously magic, so I mean, it's obviously valuable in some way. It's obviously a magic rock, so he kind of wants. He pretty much really wants.
Reminds
it,
me of
'cause
his
he's feeling
shamans back home.
yeah. No, that's why he immediately thought, like, is this lobster some sort of shaman? Well, clearly he should, like, dispatch this one first, because this one's going to be dangerous. This one's dangerous. Like, watch out for that one. Yeah, that one has the magic.
As of right now. Okay.
Yes.
This lobster.
He's going to throw out the
Alright,
nearest
this one's
one.
the nearest one.
Quickly.
What will Cole do? Ahem. What will Cole do?
Jacob?
Yeah,
Fuck
Cole
it.
has stopped
Christ
all brain
almighty.
activity.
I'm sorry. I may have taken a small micro nap.
Wait, is he 75 feet away? Is this like just in primitive bow range? Actually, it isn't 50 feet away, so it's like, I guess. Walmart, don't they?
I told the play last Christmas.
Space class Christmas, dude. This is the evolved.
Ooh, I like this. It's
on the
going
radio.
through our comms.
It's on the
why
radio.
are we going? You have to go through our Whoa!
A charred, burnt lobster. Well done. There's a note.
That's sort of
There is a
looking like
note.
dead lobster.
He said, "Old Red Claw has been eyeing the gun that I keep." As you guys step onto the ship, the music is overwhelming because Cole has turned it up.
That's cool.
I forgot about that. How are the crabs reacting to this?
They are not enjoying it. They're kind of like skidding around, like not knowing what to do. On the view screen is your ship.
Right.
Oh no.
If I am to talk to one of these, they're gonna have to be able to hear me. I'm gonna have to be able to hear them. That's what it
Yeah,
looks like.
you can hear them now.
I'm not seeing a console.
I like how loud it
nearby.
is, but it's also like making it impossible to. So just
Yeah,
it's
fine.
that fucking loud.
Okay.
This is the baby
Got
crab
it.
again.
By the way, is this
It's the
crab?
baby-
Is this crab
This is
alone
baby
right
crab
now?
again. The same baby crab from earlier.
Yeah, but is he like? Can he? There's nobody can see him. I know.
Yeah,
The other
he's
crabs can
feasting.
see.
He's eating on the body. You realize in here, this room smells like decay and death. It's obviously been a while since these guys died. Because there's oxygen in this room.
Use my data pad and try and wirelessly turn everything down.
You left that in
No.
that room. There's no music.
No, I mean like my data pad like is my thing. I keep
True,
that.
but did you link it before you left the room?
No.
So,
Oh no. Okay.
you can think about this. The lobster is looking very intently at your ship.
Oh.
I type over the intercoms. Speak to the lobster.
Jenga, I don't think I can. Do you know? You're not allowed. to
Yeah, the
say.
music is kind of deafening.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, while nobody's really looking, Rouge should go up to the baby spider and
I
like
type over the comms. Cole, go back and turn down the music.
baby like crab.
I'll run out real
With
quick.
no
and go.
mercy or
Yeah.
remorse whatsoever. There's no feeling.
You guys
It's just
are-
like
you guys are-
he's
Wait, are you gonna eat it?
The music turns itself.
he's gonna smush it and save it for
Music
later.
is turned down ever so slightly. He didn't turn it off for some reason. He just turned it down. So it's still playing, just not as loudly.
Playing a level that doesn't
Yeah.
kill people. Let's go.
The lobsters seem to chill out a little bit,
crab's okay now.
and so do the crabs.
Baby that I have in my baby corpse in my pocket. Can I have that?
You do have a
Baby
baby crab course in the pocket.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he totally stomped on that baby.
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw a thing.
He stomped the fuck out of that. Everyone saw it. It was obvious.
Yeah.
little friend, you monster!
It wasn't sly.
Just gonna like
You
pocket
fucking.
it. What? Like,
You stomped it.
Did I see him stomp this little baby crab?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone saw him stomp the little baby crab.
Rouge just tilts his head like, what? Hey. This is Rouge, you can't have it. He holds it up like,
Where'd you take all the damage from?
hey, this one's
Jesse?
Rouge.
I don't know. It should only be. Oh, I misput numbers. I mean.
You hunt your own crab.
Get your own crab. Alright, so what are you guys
hunt
gonna
your
do?
own crab.
Anyway,
Get your own crab.
Alright, you boys get ready in case things go south. I
I have my.
will
You
communicate.
communicate with the crab. Now, the crab doesn't need to see you to communicate. I remind you.
I'm not communicating with the crab female. Old red.
Okay, are you just gonna like mind link, or are you gonna?
Hear me and I
So
can hear
this
it,
is like a slightly little wall, so you could like speak up over the wall.
Yeah, I'll speak up over
Okay,
the
so
wall.
you guys come up.
I'm
Kind of like Johnny is looking down at them, as is Cole. Changa's kind of like hid himself behind the wall because he's still like suspicious of old Red Claw. Rue's paying no attention. He's like, he's got. I don't see what he was eating.
Yeah.
There's a suspiciously loud crunch.
I'm gonna tell old Red Claw he likes peanuts with the shells.
What's
Do you
a
know
peanut?
What peanuts are?
What's a peanut? You know, it's like, me bad, you silly. Pat you on the head.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh god.
I am Johnny Gold, and we come in peace.
I am interested in rule.
You are interested in Rue?
Rule.
Rue? Oh.
Me?
Oh.
My people
Why is Lucas...
rule.
Oh.
Bright shines.
I was supposed to like look at Changa and Cole like nervously, just like I think we saw him out in the hallway earlier.
Yes, he likes to explore.
Besides Gold, the rest of us don't understand what's going on. Right?
No, yeah, this is just a conversation between.
But I'm still speaking.
Yeah, he's
English,
speaking
but
out
he
loud.
can
They just can't
understand.
hear Red Claw. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me find my son. Continue conversation.
I must find my son.
Yeah, it's trying to find.
so,
Nemo
you guys-
while-
you guys-
See my son.
He sends like 3 or 4 of these crabs array. You know, they go looking for his son, and he's left with just his 2 bodyguards. He's kind of like lulled into a sense of trust with you, and he's like waiting.
So, Red Claw. Well, I see you're staring at our ship up there. I'm just curious what's your interest in it?
More to conquer.
Who's gonna go look around at the corpses
I'm
of the
gonna
people?
look. I'm gonna look around the bridge, Gabe, for the spike drive thing.
You see, this is the terminal that controls jumps.
All right, I'm just gonna. Yeah, Rue, you go ahead and you sniff it. I'm gonna talk with Cole for a bit. You know, over Cole. Cole, I'm gonna see if I can dupe this guy into using the spike drive. Do you think that's a good idea?
I mean, it wouldn't technically be a lie to say that you would need to activate this spike drive to travel anywhere. So,
Oh, yeah, smart. And just to be sure, Cole, that'll real mess him up, right? What'll that do? Because I wasn't really paying attention really, you know. What'll that do?
well, it'll destroy the ship.
Yeah, okay.
So,
You just say that. You say it.
Yeah, Rue's gonna go up the stairs. This is the first
All right.
time
And this one's gonna run at obviously Rue.
Who's gonna pump
Yeah.
that one back into
Give
space?
you
Oh,
give you an
shit.
attack roll.
Where's your?
Attack roll. Okay, 1d20 plus 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Punting.
Yeah.
Hunting?
Yeah. Yes.
ooh.
Oh my god! It's adding.
He does the boondocks, the 2 legs, fucking the what is it?
Fucking, you launch this
Hold on.
crab
The
into
drop-
space.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I was gonna say space crab.
He doesn't say
Oh
that,
my God.
obviously.
You
but yeah,
launch
that.
this fucking crab. He's
There.
gone.
What is it? Boondocks drop.
You guys,
Yeah. You know
2
what I'm
minutes
talking about,
left.
though. You know that. You kicked in your chest.
and you guys keep running.
Run past the crab.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to jump.
All right, everyone make a dex check.
Oh baby. Is that
guessing if
still
that's
with
a
the?
minus
-2,
two?
yeah, because
Yeah, it's -2. That's what it is.
Okay.
Hey! I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Oh shit.
Jacob forgot to add his -2, so he actually got 4. Feels bad, man. Oh, wait, no, yeah, he's space. No, he is space. He is space. He's got
In space, though.
6,
In space.
7, 5. Chenga and Cole leap off just fine. Johnny stumbles a little bit on the way out, so he's kind of floating
Got
behind.
kicked in your chest.
Rue is
Where's
right behind
Rue?
Johnny. He sees him stumble. Make
I haven't
make
rolled
a
yet,
dex check
actually. Hold
for
on.
me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I didn't realize that. What do
Yeah,
I do?
dex
Dex check? I'm
Yeah,
okay
so-
in Dex. I haven't, but I didn't make -2
Yeah.
to space, right?
Yeah.
You both
Oh.
trip and fall. Make another dex check. Make another dex check. Make another dex check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm timing this. Remember, you have
do it.
45 seconds. Johnny makes it off. Rue stumbles again.
Oh.
He's
Rue, come
struggling.
on, man.
He's pulling all these crabs behind him. He's like looking back at the crabs, trying to get him and the crabs off the ship. Another dex check.
I wanna use my telekinesis. I'm gonna grab that.
All right,
Come on.
Why?
grab him, grab him, grab him,
Oh
grab
my
him,
Hey.
grab him, grab him, grab him.
Let's go.
He will drop
We
the
jumped off
crabs.
him. I'm going. Peace.
If he has to,
I,
drop the crabs.
do I need a
No,
roll
it's
for that?
automatic.
I mean,
So you
it's-
make it
it's
off.
like struggling.
You're dragging. You yoink him away from his crabs.
Why?
You guys float back into space. As you guys float off, the timer 5,
me back.
4,
Take Rue
3,
back.
2, 1. You just
Yep.
barely get out of the field and it disappears with a sudden wake of energy. The ship disappears in darkness.
I'm gonna turn to Rue, did you eat his kid? I'm just gonna.
As you guys are climbing back onto the ship.
Kid. I just
I go up.
remember.
Once we get out of our backseats, I go up and like smack Rue.
What?
Why did you eat him?